Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, is fast becoming a mega city with a growing population of over 20 million people. Our next report examines the drive towards sustaining the successes recorded in 2015 and the challenges residents and state authorities will have to tackle in 2016.
Lagos, Nigeria's commercial nerve center, falls within the category of a mega city, a metropolitan area with a total population in excess of 10 million people. In an article published by Wikipedia, there are 35 megacities in existence, including Lagos as of 2015. The largest of these are the metropolitan areas of Tokyo and Jakarta, each of these having a population of over 30 million inhabitants. Most megacities across the world have the requisite infrastructure and other necessities to support the growing population and to tackle the challenges that come with building and preserving a model megacity. Since 1999, successive administrations in Lagos State have been following a developmental plan that will see the nation's commercial city rank among the developed megacities in the world. The light rail scheme from Orile to Mile 2, the redevelopment of the Lagos-Badagry Expressway into 10 lanes and light rails, the reconstruction of the Mile 12 Ikorodu Road, the introduction of the Bus Rapid Transport System, or BRT, on major roads, and the Lagos Home Ownership Scheme are some of the infrastructure renewal projects embarked upon by previous administrations. Prior to his emergence as governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode was handed a 13-year developmental plan from his predecessor. In his inauguration speech and at various fora, the governor promised to implement the plan judiciously and effectively sustain the vision to actualize the mega-city status.
In the spirit of continuity, I am committed to the State Development Plan 2012 to 2025. The plan is structured under 4 pillars. 1, social development and security. 2, infrastructural development. 3, economic development. And 4, sustainable environment.
Since assuming office, however, the Ambode-led administration has been dealing with a myriad of problems. The violation of traffic laws led to increase in crime. Others are the growing traffic gridlock and the incessant tanker accidents.
We will not allow a few notorious elements in our midst to cause a breakdown in law and order and upset the peace that we are used to in the state. To curtail these challenges, we have decided on the full enforcement of the Lagos State traffic laws.
In spite of these challenges, the government has also made considerable investments in roads construction, healthcare, transportation, and the provision of security equipment to tackle crime. In the 2016 budget proposal, Governor Ambode says his administration will target massive investment in security, job creation, physical and social infrastructure, transport, and traffic management.
These are the areas that concern our people, and they are really concerned about these areas. So we then said it's just appropriate to give them what they deserve, and that is a budget that's talked to their need, and that's why we christen it People's Budget.
The clock has few ticks into the new year 2016. Lagosians are now waiting to see these words turn into action.
All holders of tinted vehicle permit and firearm license in the country are to revalidate their particulars before January the 1st and March the 18th, 2016, or face prosecution. Also, applications for character certificates must be done through the electronic platform of the Nigeria Police Force from January 1st, 2016. This is according to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase, who spoke at the commissioning of a central information system of the police in Abuja. Mr. Arase explained that the initiative is targeted at reducing crime in the country.
All holders of tinted vehicle permit and firearm license in the country are to revalidate their particulars before January the 1st and March the 18th, 2016, or face prosecution. Also, applications for character certificates must be done through the electronic platform of the Nigeria Police Force from January 1st, 2016. This is according to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase, who spoke at the commissioning of a central information system of the police in Abuja. Mr. Arase explained that the initiative is targeted at reducing crime in the country.
Until now, character certificates, tinted glass permits, and firearms license were processed manually with no central database of applicants or holders. This analog process was not only cumbersome and fraught with corrupt practices, the integrity of the documents issued were also subjects of forgery. Even more worrisome is the realization that under this analog system, it has been practically difficult to engage best international practices to vet firearms applicants, monitor the extent of compliance of licenses with extant firearms laws, and address the challenge of firearms proliferation. It is this regard, with effect from 1st of January 2016, all holders of tinted permits will be requested to revalidate them, while with effect from 18 January 2016, all holders of firearms license will be requested to also revalidate their license. Similarly, with effect from 1st January 2016, application for character certificates must be processed through the electronic platform of the Nigerian Police Central Information System. I am to clarify that there will be a 3-month window for the revalidation of the firearms license and the tint permit. Consequently, with effect from 18th March 2016, the current firearms licenses in the country and the tinted permit will become invalid, and holder may be liable to arrest and prosecution. It is my expectation that the members of the public will avail themselves of the...
Apologies for that abrupt end of that track with the Inspector General of Police. Time for us to go to our business news studios, where Anne is standing by to give us the last of the business stories for the year.
You first. First Bank.
Hello and welcome to Business News. Kogi State Governor Idris Wada has presented the sum of 74.996 billion naira as the 2016 budget to the state legislators. In his presentation, Governor Wada described the bill as a budget of consolidation with the aim of effectively allocating the state's scarce resources to ongoing projects in the state, among other plans.
The specific objectives of the 2016 budget is effective allocation of scarce resources to identify critical programs and projects, which include the following. 1. To complete ongoing projects and add new projects in the critical areas of need. 2. To continue to expand our revenue base in the area of internally generated revenue. 3. To enhance greater transparency and proper accountability in our public expenditure management. 4. To produce a conducive environment for investors and donor agencies to operate in our state. 5. To reduce the level of domestic debt profile of our state. 6. To rely on build, operate, and transfer and other contractor finance project options.
Well, the stock market has been described as a potential capital-raising channel for the entertainment industry in Nigeria. And this is coming from Nollywood actress Omotola Jalade Akinde. She made the statement at the stock exchange when she sounded the last closing gong of the year in Lagos. She also confirmed her readiness to spread awareness about equities and its potentials for the entertainment industry.
My impression right now is this is a market that the entertainment industry needs to get to know about. We are obviously not as knowledgeable about it. To find out that none of our entertainment outfits are actually listed, and we could be, is actually a shock to me. So I hope that in 2016, a lot will be done about that. Speaking with the ED and everyone today, the brokers, they actually made me promise that I was going to bring my company here. I don't think it should be, something exclusive to just me or my company alone. I think they're very respectable entertainment outfits, that could also benefit from this sort of experience or opportunity. And I think, since I know about it and I'm fortunate to have been here, I could actually spread the word.
Well, brokers and dealers at the Nigerian Stock Exchange traded for just 3.5 hours on the last session of the year. The transactions, however, produced a 3.11% surge. Bolaji Akinwale joins us now to reel out the numbers.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The final trading day for the year at the Nigeria equities market was marked with impressive performance. The benchmark index sustained its rally, gaining 3.11% to close at 28,642.25. The market's capitalization closed at 9.8 trillion naira. Bellwether stock Nestle topped the advances list with 4.24%. It was followed by Forte Oil and Nigeria Breweries with 4.76% and 9.68%. On the flip side, construction stock Julius Berger led other price losers with a drop of 2.33% in its share price. Cadbury and Q-Tex were also in that category. On the top trades chart, FBN Holdings, Cortfield and Guaranty Trust Bank drove the volumes for the day. In total, over 3.8 billion naira was exchanged by investors for 252.1 million shares in 2,160 deals. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Well, thanks a lot, Bolaji. And from stocks, let's move to oil now. Nigeria's crude oil sale in the international market has dropped as two of the largest buyers of her oil, that's India and the Netherlands, have reduced their import of that commodity. According to data from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, India's imports dropped from 17.46 million barrels, and that was in October, to 7.77 million barrels in September. India, which recently replaced the United States as Nigeria's biggest market, recorded an import of 20.37 million barrels, and that was back in April. The Netherlands, which is the biggest buyer of Nigeria's oil in Europe, bought 8.18 million barrels in September, down from 12.98 million barrels in February, and then 8.6 million barrels in August. The sustained decline in oil prices since June of 2014 has led to Nigeria's crude differentials trading to 10-year lows. And still at the commodities market, gold is on the course for a third straight annual loss caused by a robust dollar and the prospect of higher U.S. interest rates. Spot gold edged up 0.1% to around $1,062 an ounce, with thin volumes ahead of the New Year holiday. And the precious metal dropped a near 6-year low of $1,045.85 an ounce, and that happened earlier this month. Well, mixed sentiments trailed the last trading year in markets across the world. Let's take a quick look at the figures. And it's a wrap on Business News for tonight and for the year 2015. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anne Nwawadu. The rest of the news continues with Sulaiman.
You first. First Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10, NFF President Amaju Pinnick gives assurances that women football will get more attention in 2016. That's on Sports News.